guys, it's your girl JK, and welcome to another episode of the Many Wigs Podcast, where if it's popping, I got a wig for the topic. And this episode is sponsored by Main Allure Beauty Supply. And we have a treat for you today. Lovies, I am dressed for it. Our guest just came back from the Renaissance tour. We have the talented Ziff Anthony with us today. Hello.
How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm blessed.
Good, good.
Blessed,
So,
can't say
nice,
nothing less.
nice, good. So what is going on with you?
So literally just got back from the Renaissance, did the world tour. Just basically trying to navigate what's my next thing, who I could work with next. Like literally, it's just all open doors at this point.
Yes, yes. So I know there's probably some things that we can't discuss about the tour, but tell us what you can about the tour.
So literally, it's a movie. It'll be out December 1st. I don't know if I'm gonna pop up on the screen. It's like up in the air. So literally they filmed the whole thing. Like, and literally, in this moment you actually could be a cast member. It's the moment your face could pop up on this screen, December the 1st.
Nice, nice. So we are looking forward. So did you know that it was being filmed and it was going to be turned into a movie, or?
So we always, like, I'm almost secretly like Beehive, a fan. And we always knew she did documentaries. We just didn't know on what magnitude, what scale it would be. And so literally it's a movie. And I was there for it.
Nice, nice. So you were born in Chicago.
Born and raised.
Yes, born and raised, my hometown. I was born in Chicago too.
Look, that's what's
Yes,
up,
yes.
Chicago,
So how long were you in Chicago before you moved to Los Angeles?
Literally, my whole life, I was Chicago based. I moved to Atlanta for a while. That really didn't work out. Atlanta was too much of a party. And so maybe I got that out of my system. So by the time I decided to move to LA, it was all work. Just no play, just all work.
Okay. So how long were you in Atlanta?
So I probably stayed there for like 3 or 4 months.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Real
it was
quick,
just
in
a
and
pop
out.
in, yeah.
Yeah.
The top of the year, plus now you try to venture out, do something different. It wasn't lucrative. I partied more than I did here. So the main purpose is to work, and I was at a party. Atlanta was a party for me. But I came to LA a little over 2 years ago, almost 3,
Okay.
and just went to work, hit the ground running.
Nice, nice. And how has it been since you've been here in Los
So
Angeles?
LA is different.
Okay, different how?
Because it's the world of everything, movies, TV, film, beauty, it's everything combined. And so just to navigate and find what spaces work for me, I've done shoots with various people. I ended up working with Nas's daughter, Carly Red. I did like major stuff with Universal Studios. And I ended up getting my golden job working with Beyonce.
Nice, nice. So how did you land that job with Beyonce?
So it's literally like by faith and chance at this point, but that's all I can say. Made a golden relationship for the Black-owned beauty supplies in LA. It's Superstar Beauty Supply in North Hollywood. Made a golden relationship. It was the moment when production was in the store, and it was from there. That's all it took. Literally.
Nice, nice. So I heard a phrase, you are considered like the Diddy of hair. What does that mean?
We came up with it because literally, so if you go back to that era of when, and he still is, like groundbreaking when it comes to the whole trend setting, fashion setting, and just to take on a moniker, I said, okay, I'll be the Diddy of hair. Because literally whatever you present to me, I'm going to put my stamp on it and make it original. And it's almost for the whole, you could say I remember their term was like ghetto fabulous. That's the whole, that was all the Jodeci, Mary J. Blige movement. That's what I first was intrigued with, the whole fashion, beauty. They just had a stamp. And still to this day, their legacy lives on. Like, look, got my Jodeci boots on right now.
Okay, nice, nice. Okay, so what is the Ziff Anthony stamp? Like, what's your most iconic hairstyle?
So right now, I'm all wigs and weaves. That's my main focus. anything wigs, anything weave, avant-garde, high fashion, every day across all boards. Like literally, try to be diverse as possible. When it comes to styling, working on set, working with actual clients. Actually, it's just whatever the person desires, I can fulfill. Like literally, anything you could imagine when it comes to weaving wigs, I probably can get it done.
Okay. So what's the most creative or the most difficult hairstyle you had to create?
So that's the thing. Like I always tried to be innovative, almost to the point where it was almost like fashion design. So every season, you try to craft something different that would stand out against. In Chicago, it's a lot of stylists doing hair, and at one point, it's the signature styles that I cultivated from. I don't know. Everybody calls it clipper cuts, short cuts, the weave, the 27 piece. I literally cornered that lane for a long time. I was one of the first people doing it in my market. I actually got it from one of my clients came from the East Coast. And she like, it's called terror hair. It's called terror hair. You got to get some clippers. So she literally bought me this hair. I didn't know what to do with it, but I think it was probably like 5-6 months in. Played with it. I remember one time I did my sister hair. She was like, "Oh my God, this is a disaster. This ain't what I was going for." I'm like, "Hold on, I got you. Just give me a little more time." But eventually, I mastered it, and it's literally like giving somebody the Pixie, the Jada Pickett, the Nia Long, and it's literally all weave. You wouldn't even know.
Nice. So when you're not creating hairstyles, what do you like to do? Like, what are your hobbies? What are your interests?
Literally, if at this point I don't really have a lot of hobbies, and my downtime is literally working on work. So I don't really got downtime right now. I'm trying to build an empire, and look, I sleep when I die.
Okay. So what is this empire that you're building going to consist of?
Literally, I just want to transition to almost where hair meets fashion meets beauty, and it's focused on us. The wardrobe stylist, the hairstylist, the makeup artist, and highlight us on a bigger platform. Like I go back to Joan Rivers and Wendy Williams on the red carpet with as a correspondent, and just literally they had their angle that they was going after the celebrity for. But literally my angle would be, so who was your wardrobe stylist? Who was your hairstylist? And literally just put us on a platform where it talks about us, because we are major factors to this event, to this. Literally, without us, they wouldn't be here.
Absolutely.
Well, they'll be here, but they wouldn't look the way they look.
Yeah. So do you feel like, so you mentioned the red carpet, so do you feel like when it comes to those moments, because a lot of times, you know, when people are on the red carpet, they're asked, who are you wearing? Who designed your outfit? And so, you know, no one speaks of like, oh, my makeup was done by so-and-so, my hair was styled by so-and-so. So how does that make you feel as a hairstylist?
It's never been that conversation. And so now it opens the door to have that conversation and spotlight and highlight the behind the scenes people. Literally, those are the people who I actually follow. So I follow the Oscar James and the Neil Farinas and the Ursula Steffens, the Kim Kimballs, the Chris Atlers. Like literally, those are the people who make it happen on a day basis. So when you see this person every day looking the way they look, they made it possible, literally. People like me. So those are the people who I want to spotlight and just put on a higher platform. Because we put in a lot of work. That's what people don't know. We put in a hard work.
Absolutely. Yes.
Early mornings, late nights.
Oh, yes.
And we make it happen.
Yeah. Yeah, because I have like hair and makeup at 7 a.m. in the morning. Call times. Yes. So I just want to say real quick, thank you to Alex for my makeup. Thank you to Decoy for my hair. Because, you know, the hairstylist and the makeup artists, like they're up there, you know, working hard and all that stuff. And to your point, it's like they don't get the credit a lot. They don't get the shout out.
Because I remember it was back, it had to be probably like a BET special or something we was filming. And they got the glamorous set, they all dressed, they all prepped. and they gave us the little bitty monitor in the back and milk crates to sit on. And everybody piled in our little room just watching the monitors, just waiting for touch-ups. And in this moment, it's like, wow, this is glamorous, isn't it? And it's not as glamorous as people think. But it's well worth it at the end of the day.
Yeah, yeah. So going back to the tour, when you did that, did you feel the same? Did you feel like you didn't get,
no,
as
with
much?
the tour, we got full credits.
Oh, good.
You go online and go to Beyonce credits.
Nice.
I'm credited as the hairstylist for the dance.
Nice.
So that's the one thing that you do. In certain spaces, you do get acknowledgement and credit for.
Nice. That's amazing. So you are based in Los Angeles, and your shop is downtown.
Yeah, 1015 East 8th Street. I'm her beauty bar, full-scale salon. We got makeup artists, hairstylists, lashes, massages, everything a girl could need in one spot. Because that was our focus. You got to travel here to get your hair did, there to get your nails did, there to get your lashes did. If we put it all under one room, literally, the possibilities is endless.
Yeah, one-stop shop.
Yep.
And we love that. We love convenience. We love being able to go somewhere and just being able to get everything done in one location. So thank you. Thank you for that. So who else have you worked with?
So I started out, the first actual, if you want to say celebrity I worked with was Shauna, the Getting Some Head video. Crafted the wigs for the video along with another stylist who I got the job with. The opportunity was given to me by another stylist to work with Shauna. So we did both of her major videos. So this is before the long hair was like a real thing. And she had like 28 inches with the Chinese bang. And that was, from then on, like wigs and the long hair just took off. And I feel like we was a little before our time. Because literally, that's when wigs was still like, I don't want to wear a wig. It looks like a wig. But for where wigs have came now, you wouldn't even, nobody knows. Tell. But even in that moment, so worked with Shauna, used that as a resume to end up working with Jennifer Hudson for her first CD. Nice. And literally at this moment, wigs is everything. So we crafted wigs for her, ended up giving her the signature bob that she had on the cover of her CD, for her first CD. So literally for the Chicago connection, I literally almost worked with everybody who literally made something of stature from Chicago, from Jocelyn Gonzalez, America's Next Top Model, all from the fashion shows to just anything hair in Chicago, I tried to be a part of. So literally, from Shauna to Jennifer, I worked with Fantasia. I've worked with Elite Noel. I've done Tommy. Like the list, I can't even, it's a lot of more people. I'm at this point, it's golden. Yeah. And I'm open to work with anybody who need hair services. Nice. Like, I'm available at this point.
Okay. So you said you're willing to work with anyone who needs hair services. So how can they find you? How can they follow you?
Ziff Anthony on Instagram. That's the main place to go to. Ziff Anthony. And literally, it's a tap away.
Nice. So what's coming up next for you?
So, getting ready for the premiere. It's my birthday, November the 25th. You have any
plans?
So I'm going to Beyonce's premiere, actually, for us. We're having a premiere. So that's the highlight of everything. Get a really good birthday present this year. Nice. Like, literally, I don't got to make a lot of plans. Like, I got an event. Look, I got something I'm really a part of. It's still a blur. Like, it's all a blur. Like, it happened, but, like, I look back on Instagram and I look at footage, like, wow, you can't even remember the days because it happened, and it literally 5 whole months. We were gone for 5 months.
So you guys were gone for 5 whole months. Wow. Okay. So tell us about like those locations that you visited. Like, what was your experience there?
So literally, we did the European leg, and then that was 2 months, and then that was 6 countries over the 2 months. So we bounced around Europe, and literally from everywhere from Cologne, Germany to Marseille, France. Like, we went to Barcelona, Oh, of course, Paris, London, like Amsterdam, literally all the spots that they hit for tour, she hit those spots.
Yeah. Any memorable moments? Any takeaways from those locations?
Barcelona, like Barcelona gave you a California feel.
Okay.
Because it was surrounded by the mountains. So for being gone for so long, it almost was a little sense of normalcy, like just the terrain of it. But it was a gorgeous city. And for it being like literally what was the day literally flipped over and night turned to something totally different. Like, so if you ever want to go to somewhere real fun, go to Barcelona.
Nice.
It's the whole vibe.
Nice. Okay, so you were born and raised in Chicago. So I was born in Chicago, but my parents moved away when I was like 1, so I don't have like any knowledge or anything about Chicago. So if I want to go back home and if I want like the visit, like if I want the most iconic visit, the most memorable visit, what would you recommend?
Oh, so you're probably gonna start out downtown.
Okay.
Michigan Avenue, State Street, it's a lot of shopping. Like, people literally come to Chicago, which that's crazy to me because we can't ever find nothing. But people come to Chicago to shop just because it's a different market. And then the food. Oh, food is endless. I'm not a food person.
Okay.
I kind of got a food fear factor.
Oh.
But for people who eat everything, it's probably endless. Like, from Italian to soul food. Like, that's the one thing that I miss about home, but it's almost a good thing.
Yeah.
It's doing good for my waistline. In Chicago, ribs. Even so, it's this thing, like, that's the thing in LA. Like, everything is specialty. Everything is almost healthy. Like, it's just called the restaurant. On every corner, you just go. Almost like kind of how New York got the bodegas.
Yeah.
It's a one-stop shop to get chicken, a Polish, a burger. It's everything under one roof.
Okay.
Food. And literally, you almost can't go wrong, but everybody got their own special place in their neighborhood. Oh, go to this one, go to that one. But literally, you could, in Chicago, you ride down the street, like how you see the church, the liquor store, there go the restaurant, and literally, you can get you some good food.
Okay, so I love seafood. I am big on seafood. Where can I find the best seafood in Chicago?
So now that's the thing. I told you I got a food fear factor. Seafood is my one thing, so I'm real modest when it comes to seafood. But now we got the whole little fisheries now in Chicago, where you buy it and they'll cook it for you.
Oh,
so
okay.
like it's the whole the platter with the corn, the potatoes. It's actually called two fish.
Two fish, okay.
That's a good one in Chicago, two fish.
Okay.
Y'all owe me. That was a plug. But no, literally it's this bag. And I say it's crazy. Like, people go crazy though. And they got y'all put on y'all gloves and this bib. Like, seafood too much. It's a fight to try to get to.
It is. I love it though. Crab is definitely, you got to put some work in.
Yeah,
got to put some work in, but yeah.
I just been at work all day. I don't want to work for my food.
I don't mind it though. I don't mind it. So we were talking the other day. We were talking a couple of days ago, and we were talking about 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah, so that's crazy because that's so for the dreamers, I say don't stop dreaming, but it's all about golden connections. And by chance, you never even know the person would know who they know. So always, that just goes back to treat everybody the same because you never know who somebody is.
Yeah.
And I literally have been in situations where I'm one person away, and it almost took years for the connection to come because I knew Shauna's family members years before I ever had an actual meeting with her. My best friend from 6th grade actually ended up being one of Jennifer Hudson's closest friends. So it was literally those, and coming to LA, still dreaming, but literally making those connections, meeting that one person who could be that person who could just give your number away, and it can happen that easy.
Yeah.
So it's almost like 1 degree of separation.
Yeah.
you know somebody who knows somebody, or literally the person.
Yeah.
So keep your network.
Yeah.
Keep your network kind of big.
Because is it more like it's not what you know, but who you know? Like that one person can.
Yeah, because the industry is hard. It's like almost like a closed door, and somebody got to open the door for you. And literally, you never know who that person could be.
Yeah.
Like it could be the random client, the random encounter, or that person you knew all your life. Like, and you just gotta put it out there in the universe to the right people.
To the right people. Yeah. That's the most important, the right people. Yeah. That's most important.
Because this is the big thing now, manifestation, manifest. So literally, everything you speak into the universe has the possibility to happen at this point. So try to keep it positive. I can't say that. And literally, like, everybody say, how this list. Like, I'm a visual person, and I'm in my head. So make my little checklist in my head. And it's just certain, like, I made for the whole tour of it. One day, me and my friend she's like a big manifester. And I'm like, she manifested the salon, actually, to have a salon. She's like, okay, this summer I'm gonna open the salon. And I said, okay, this summer I wanna go on tour. And I just wanna do
just out of the blue, this summer I wanna go on tour.
I wanna go on tour, and I wanna do the dances. And literally, can't make it up, it literally happened just the way I said it.
Wow.
Go on tour and do the dances. So manifestation and speaking it to existence is real. I'm a firm believer in that. Like, nice. I believe same way I believe in God. I believe you got the power to put it in the universe.
Absolutely.
And it can happen.
Absolutely, speaking into existence.
Because literally everything that I've done, in some shape, form, I actually talked about it, even if it was just in frivolous chatter, like just having. I remember just all the way back, we used to call ourselves the A-list celebrities. We had a little group, and we used to go partying and go to events, and we used to have this little chatter like we knew certain people, but it was all for fun.
And what was that chatter like?
We just make fun like, oh, we just left from Diddy house, and did Beyonce call you back, or did you called Jada and talked about the book? Did Jada call you and tell you? So it'll be little jokes that we'll crack, almost like current events and pop culture, and it'll make people look at us like, is they serious? Yeah. But in this moment, for the frivolous, a lot of it kind of came true.
Nice.
Been in a lot of rooms and a lot of circles.
Yes. We love being in a room where it happened.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, so are there any wow moments from the Renaissance tour?
So, what I do know is I wasn't around for Michael Jackson, and literally, that's the only person that I could equate that I actually have seen. Like back in the day, how people went crazy for this person. These people stood in line for hours, and they were dying. She gave them an agenda, and they stuck to the agenda, the whole silver, like.
Yeah.
And then just how all the celebrities who came out, like, everybody wanted to see this show. This was the show to see. Yeah. And I actually was there for all 57 shows. Wow. So it was an experience that I'll never forget. Grateful. Wow. Really grateful.
Well, congratulations to you. I'm glad that you had the opportunity to be a part of that iconic moment. And yes, lovies, go get your tickets. You said December 1st?
December 1st.
Coming out December 1st. So yes.
Y'all might see me on the screen.
Just might see them on the screen. And we're going to see you in other things, because there are great things coming your way. Yeah, so we're going to keep our eye out for the fans today. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to see a lot more of you. Yes. Okay. Well, I have a gift for you.
Okay. You got gifts?
Yes. I'm bearing gifts today. So my sister and I, we are owners of a fragrance company called Les Elegance. And we have our essential perfume oil. And she is called Les Elegance. And she has hints of white peony and vanilla.
Okay, that smells amazing.
No, thank you. And then we have our essential cologne oil called Otis. which means on to infinite success. And he has hints of musk, amber, and sandalwood.
Okay, that's
nice.
Look, Otis, Meg had, ain't nobody, I forgot what they said about Otis.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. That's what they said, but everybody want to see Otis. So these are for you.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Look, I love a gift. Yes. Early birthday present.
Yes, early birthday present. And we love that you stopped by to visit us.
Okay. Look.
Thank you. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Okay, lovies, well, that's it for this episode of the Many Wigs Podcast. And remember, if it's popping, I got a wig for the topic.